So I want to talk a little bit about the resources and expertise that you guys have to help farmers make the right decision in their seed choices and support when it comes to the agronomy standpoint.
Yeah, I can briefly kind of, illustrate kind of what we do to try and bring that information to producers, right? I mean, that's a huge part of our role is just information sharing, if nothing else, right? Not only of our varieties, but just in comparison to varieties grown in the industry. I would say the key thing that we can offer to industry and to producers that we see these varieties that come to market at least 3 years ahead of that. So we're working with varieties that are seeing varieties in plots and use testing data, 2 to 3, 4 years before we bring them to market, which gives us a really good baseline of how we expect those products to do and how those varieties to perform and where they may be best suited for and whatnot. I would say the biggest tool that we have or that I use is to understanding what a current variety that the producer is using and then being able to understand how that is performing in their area and then being able to, to show how a new or different variety would work in comparison to that. That seems to be most people able to relate to that versus this seeing a chart with numbers doesn't maybe really tell the whole story sometimes, but being able to understand how they had or the experience they had with variety X and then to kind of describe variety Y and the differences between them is a great way to connect with the producers. Yeah, so we have all these variety selection tools. We have best management tools. We have connections with the end users that we're working on those relationships to understand what the end users are looking for. We can kind of help direct that. Yeah, I think that's probably one of the key points is the agronomy and is key to growing a successful crop, but relaying that end use information or any potential end use marketing issues that producers should be aware of is something that we can help make people aware of. So